This, by the way, is a 2012 Volkswagen Golf TDI diesel. I absolutely love the car. I love it. I think it's a great vehicle. If you're looking for something that's fun to drive and also economical, look no further than the Golf TDI. I'm telling you, it is fantastic. Pickup is no problem and it does not smell. I knew that was. Oh. This is the 6-speed manual edition, although it does come in automatic, and the mileage is about the same for both, which is nice. Oh, learning driver. Yikes. You know what, I guess I could incorporate hypermiling into this video too. If you guys are interested, I'll kind of go over what hypermiling is, and feel free to turn off the volume if you don't like me yapping away here. But basically, hypermiling is where you just avoid... Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Can't take that now. Anyway, hypermiling is basically where you try to not rush things. You don't want to slam on the gas and you don't want to slam on the brake, because that's just a big waste of energy. And you'll kind of see, I'll try to hypermile on this drive. I won't do anything extreme, but I know there's some people who actually follow the lines, or they'll actually ride on top of the lines to save gas, but I think that's a little extreme. But so for example, I'm just kind of creeping up here. Don't want to hit my brakes too much. You also save your brakes too, which is nice. You do have to let people go when they have the right of way, though. Okay, so I'm just gonna... I could accelerate faster, but I don't need to. So what's the point? I'm already in 4th gear here, only going about 50 kilometers an hour, so that's saving gas. We'll see how well I do on this city drive in my diesel here, and I'll try to really conserve gas, just to show you guys what it's like. It's also more relaxing, actually. So just try to pay attention to what I'm doing here, leaving lots of room between myself and him, and I see he's turning left, so I'm going to move over into this lane here. Oh, he's got me over there, so I'll move back. You do have to stop at red lights, but you see I wasn't going very fast, so no big deal. Oh, I got the advanced green here. So we're now driving south on Bayview Avenue here, and yeah, so enjoy. Oh, there's a red light there. See, when I say I want to hypermile, it doesn't work out too well, but I am downshifting. So for you brake lovers out there, I am saving the brakes. See, there's no need to rush to a start here. We're just cruising down Bayview now. I absolutely love Bayview Avenue. It's one of my favorite roads to drive down. For no reason. Just it's a fun road. I think a lot of people think that hypermiling means to drive slowly. It's not necessarily driving slowly. It's you just want to try to maintain a speed if you can, a consistent speed. And I'll stop talking now. Let you enjoy the drive. So I'm going to try and coast down this hill if I can. Sometimes drivers behind you don't like it so much, but there's no need to accelerate. I'll bet you the light down there is red when we get there. I will move over though. See, light's orange, and this guy beside me will probably go by me. I'm in neutral now. Look, Mom, no hands. So far for this trip in the city, we're down to 5.5 liters per 100 kilometers. You're looking at over 60 miles a gallon American. That's pretty good for stop and go kind of traffic. You gotta pretend there are eggs on your gas and your brake. That guy's gonna get ahead of me here, but I'll catch up, don't worry. It's kind of funny to see how other people respond to your hypermiling. Some people they eventually understand what you're doing, and it's really quite something. The light's red up there, so I'm going to downshift. Or if you don't have a manual, you can just slightly tap the brake, which is just as good. You don't want to come to a complete stop. That's the worst thing you can do in terms of hypermiling. Oh, see the light's green now? Look, Mom, no hands again. Look at that. Very common speed trap coming up here. It's Bayview Avenue, just north of Lawrence. There's always, well, not always, but usually a cop sitting at the bottom. It goes from a 60 to a 50. We're in Canada here, so that's kilometers per hour. So right now we're going about 55. And I'm just going to coast from here. I may have to downshift just to slow down a slight little bit. 150. We'll coast right down this hill here. Yikes. That guy was close. Holy smokes, that guy was close. Woo. Yikes. Oh, man. Look at me talking. I feel like a bit of a weirdo talking to myself, but I feel like if you guys are listening, it's not so bad. We're down to 4.9 liters per 100 kilometers, in case any of you guys are wondering. Just cruising along here at 60. Probably more like 55, because it's I find the speedometer's a little optimistic on your speeds. Still haven't hit my brake shift for this red light. Not much you can do about that there. He was turning and there was someone in the left lane. So sometimes you can't win. So this is the CNIB here on our left. I'm not sure you can see that. There's a little bridge. That's the Center for the Blind in Toronto. Just coming up on Eglinton here. As you can see, there's a cyclist ahead, so I'm just going to give him the full lane. There's nothing like riding a bike on the road and having someone whiz right by you. I can't stand that. So this is now Eglinton Avenue here. We're on Bayview, heading south. This guy's letting me in, so to thank him, I'll give him the 4 ways. Okay, there's a red light up there, so I'm going to start slowing down now. Parked cars up there. So in traffic here, you want to leave lots of room between you and the guy in front of you in case he decides to turn left or it stops. You're not going to get anywhere any faster by following closely the guy in front of you, so you might as well. This guy's probably going to try and cut in. No, he's not. Good. You just never know when people are going to try and cut in on you. That's the thing. That's the bottom line. I'm not sure what this person's doing. Some interesting driving there. So I've had the same guy behind me now for a little while here, and I think he's pretty happy behind me. Yikes. Parked cars there again. Again, like I said, if you don't like the music or my talking, you're more than welcome to turn off the volume in your video and listen to whatever you want. I do that a lot, actually. If someone goes yapping away, and who really cares? Alright, this is Moore Avenue. Another kind of cool road to drive around. I actually commonly do this loop on my bike, so it's a pretty good loop. Nice wide bike lane there on the right there. So I'll take us up to Mount Pleasant here, and then I'll turn off the video. Hopefully you enjoyed that little hypermiling demonstration. And yeah, that's it. Like I said in my other video, if you want to see any more of these videos, you're more than welcome to comment or send me a message or send me a video response on what you'd like to see. All right. So far on this trip we're at 4.8 liters per 100 kilometers. A lot of traffic here, so I'll slow down. Not sure what street this is. I gotta go pick someone up downtown, so I'll pause the video for a second and then I'll get right back into it up here.